What's going on, guys? Out of Fliptroniks. I'm going to be comparing the iPhone 12 versus the iPhone 8 on its screen size, design, and I'm also going to play Apple Arcade on both phones. And before we get into this, still want to recommend everybody check out this free iPhone sweepstakes we've got going on with USweeps. Now, we partnered up with these guys for the last couple of years on the channel. It's free to enter on a quick email submit. So if you do want to check it out, I'll throw a link in both the description and comments of this video. All right, so we got the iPhone 12 in blue and the iPhone 8 in black. Now, Apple actually discontinued making the iPhone 8 this year, but I do think it's still a solid phone. If you were going to grab a 7, you might as well go with the 8 because they're basically the same phone, honestly. But, I'm going to throw it on top of the 12 here so we can kind of take a look at the size difference. So, honestly, not a huge difference in size with these phones. It's really the screen size that's the big difference. So, when I flip it over here, you're going to see that the iPhone 8 has got the 4.7-inch LCD display compared to the OLED display 6.1 inches on the iPhone 12. Now, even though the display is a little bit smaller, on this iPhone 8, I still enjoy it for watching video, playing games. The iPhone SE 2. I absolutely love that phone. I use that one quite a bit. But, the first thing I wanted to do here was just check out some of, the video quality for, watching video and some of the sound quality. So let's check that out.
Someone doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles. Okay, let's do this.
All right, so I forgot to mention I've got both phones on the max volume setting, and to be honest with you, the 12 was louder, but I thought the iPhone 8 was hanging in there pretty well. So now I'm going to throw up some Apple Arcade on Crossy Road Castle. This game's awesome. If you've never played it before, it's like super addictive. It's a high-score-based game, and, Apple Arcade, they've got over 100 games now. Most of them that they release are pretty good. I'd say like 90% of the games they've released are good. So, anyways, I'm going to kind of like switch off between both phones here and, play this game. And, but I mean, clearly, when it comes to gaming and watching video, the iPhone 12 is going to be a lot better. But, the price points on these phones, you're going to be paying $800 for the 12 right now. You could pick up the iPhone 8, honestly, probably between like $140 and $200 on Amazon Renewed, which is basically where I buy all my iPhones these days. So that's pretty significant in a price difference. I also think, in 2021, when we get there, I think you could definitely use the iPhone 8, for the full year and be happy with the phone. So, I mean, I do think it's still relevant, even though Apple's not making it anymore. What I wanted to try to do here was get to level 10 on both phones. So I'm going to kind of start over here with the iPhone 8 and, make my way over to the iPhone 12. The other thing, notch-wise, the 12 does have a little bit of a notch on it. They didn't get rid of it. I think they should have got rid of it. It's not as bad as last year's iPhone 11. It's, but it's still there. They could have just got rid of it, given you the full screen, you know what I mean? But they didn't do that, so it's probably the only thing I wish they would have done. The iPhone 12 also feels like a more refined iPhone 11. Between the 11 and the 12, there aren't like a whole lot of like noticeable differences, but the one thing I did notice about the 12, since I've had it, is that it's a much lighter phone than the iPhone 11. The iPhone 11 feels like a brick compared to the 12 for some reason. So I don't know what that's all about, but anyways, yeah, the 8, obviously, I do still enjoy it for playing games. You know, watching videos still good as well. It's a little bit smaller, but the benefit to having a smaller phone, it's easier to hold one-handed. You can throw it in your back pocket, you know, a lot easier, and you know, that stuff does matter. Anyways, I'm gonna just kind of wrap things up here, you know, playing this game. But you know, if you're not looking to spend like a ton of money right now, and you want to get like a new iPhone, maybe you're using something old, or you're thinking about grabbing your first iPhone, I do think the 8's still relevant. So also throw some links in both the description and comments if you want to check out the lowest prices for either one of these phones. If you could smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks for watching it, and we'll see you in the next one.